Say your parents don't want you to be a fighter. It's crazy work. I mean, that's
And box. Come back with the left foot. Look at his hand positioning. Start doubling the jabber. Yeah, 1-2, 1-2. Now let's stick a hook on the end. Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe, just get your breath back. Do your business.
Take a step back, come on, be smart. Be smart now. Get your breath back. Don't get caught again, don't get caught. Don't worry about it, come on. That's better. Okay, minute left. It's a good round. You've got this round. Just be smart now. Be clever.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Okay, now you let him back in.
Let's fight. Step on him, that's it. Right hand, right hand.
Just get through this round. Don't worry about anything else. Get through the round.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work, all the... Let's do it.
I'm already loaded up. No, I thought we was fighting winner, but go ahead. Oh no. Since I just want some, come on. I'm gonna load this shit up right now. I'm gonna load that shit up right now. Middleweight. I'll try middleweight. Only.
Shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it to believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the
Hey, quit throwing them weak ass passes, bro.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham.
Ooh, good
and
pump
here with me,
fake.
my broadcast colleague, it's
Good
Johnny
take.
Wilson.
I feel
Damn
like
good
a
take.
fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
I see you,
It's
Foster, number
Roy
one. Number one, you've been playing pretty good.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the
look at-
world,
look at
fighting out of
Terrence.
Nebraska, USA,
Good.
one of the greatest of all.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In
Hold
the
up.
red
I don't even
corner,
think I got that Terrence,
from
bro.
Pensacola, Florida, here is a middle.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I'm so giddy.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. That's another scoring shot. Ooh, that was a nasty right uppercut. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighters completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Scoring uppercut there. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Caution being thrown to the wind. A perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go out in the first minute. Stick.
That's it. There's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Just misses with that uppercut. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Look back in the history books.
I might be
some
ahead
of the
of y'all.
best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Oh, that punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Damn, Move Boozy, you smoked that shit. I mean, I mean, damn. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Right, let's get out there.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Like, nigga, like, he did a Brandon move, too. Like,
Last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yeah.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch.
Damn!
Through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Big shots from both these fighters.
Damn!
To be careful, though.
They're so close, so close.
You about to see me,
How
man.
can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That was big time.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Yeah, it's ball game, man. UNC got it, man. Damn.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This is a high-octane battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice job getting that punch through. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
That's disgusting.
Round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
No, because you're trying to be cute.
What we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight.
Archie, just quit trying to be cute.
That is what writes our history books.
That's fine. Nah, yeah, this shit gonna be. You think shit sweet?
Can't land that jab.
That's fine, but you think shit sweet? I'm not gonna lie, you do that shit.
You'd like to see more jabs.
No, you're not doing that. Cause I'ma switch too, like real life. Cause I be seeing that shit like them Spaniards that was doing that shit to me when I was in Europe, when I was busy bee. Talking about some let me switch. Like nigga, I could box like either stance, dog, like southpaw or fucking damn orthodox. I can still knock your ass out.
Over the eyebrow, the cheekbone, you just gotta try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout.
I miss partying Franklin Street.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Both men step back for just a moment.
Good shit.
Misses with the straight left. They block the left there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
The gaps will appear. Good work out that kid.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
No rest for the weary. He misses with that straight left. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter. Stiff overhand left. These two were made for each other. Through the straight left, but it won't score. This round could go either way. 2 seconds to go.
I see you, Archie. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
Get in mind.
Here we go, it's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's when they're comfortable. Or you play calm, play cool.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Nice counter shot.
I thought you were going to land it.
Being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A swing and a miss with that jab. Misses with the straight left.
That nigga stupid. Archie, get that nigga.
He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Couldn't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
It's funny, bro. Y'all it's funny.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
It's weird, bro. Like Rocky, man, his arms are short as shit, dog. I couldn't get nothing on the vine. Like like as far as like the damn hits I want, like the punches I want, like I can't get it on him.
You know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That jab won't score. Can't score with that jab. Hey, those punches add up. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Good
Can't find a home for that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
This shit crazy, yo.
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash.
Back to me. You threw a like. I wasn't trying to say nothing, but like after a while, like I started predicting